Blind Pew here. If you recall.
Landing permitted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 03.
A couple of transmissions ago I was playing around with the enhanced thrusters that you can get from Felicity Farseer. We put one of those in an Imperial courier, stripped it down, and got it to 550 meters per second.
500 meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
That was so much fun that I decided to see how much further we can push that by getting our friendly neighborhood engineer to tinker with the settings.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. Welcome to the port, Commander.
First stop is therefore here, Clapperton Landing, for a load of CMM composites. Apparently my engineer, Todd McQuinn, needs them. And so now, we are approaching Trophy Camp in the Wolf 397 system. Home of Todd, the Blaster, McQuinn. And glide is spent.
Please submit a request prior to landing.
Must I? Very well. Please sir, may I dock?
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 01.
Many thanks. They do like their procedures, don't they? And we are down. Thankfully we have decent shields.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Procedures. See what I mean? Even here on the edge of legitimacy. Okay, the speed of this ship is so dependent on weight that I intend to get Todd to reduce the weight of my multicannons. Currently I have 3 mediums, so that is 12 tons, slowing me down. Of course, I need to increase my standing, so we need to burn through some of these lower tier mods to do that. It doesn't matter which really, as they will be getting replaced with better ones soon. And in no time we are at tier 3. Not a bad roll. A good weight reduction. Unfortunately this is where I have run out of required materials. Back on the collection trail then. So, here I am in this resource extraction site. Not long before the pirates turn up and we can start collecting the macro materials they drop. But don't pick up any actual cargo, well, unless you want all the pirates in the belt to attack, that is.
Target destroyed.
And so back to Trophy Camp. This engineering lark is a bit like being a yo-yo. And down. Yes, it's me again.
Docking procedure completed.
I'll cut you off.
Secured.
All procedures
Greetings,
complied with.
Commander.
So, tier 5 then. And as far as I can see, multicannons are the only weapon to get a tier 5 weight reduction. That's not bad, 50% weight reduction on what I had already achieved. All told, that's about 80 to 90% weight reduction. Fantastic. Come on. Oh, of course. I'll take it anyway. It's not like I have any spare resources to try again. So, note how the weight is 0.7 of a ton instead of the original 4 tons. Should help drastically with the boost speed. But what would help more would be one of Felicity Farseer's tier 3 dirty drive modifications. Let's pick one up now. So we are here. Felicity only does tier 3 dirty drives. Apparently Professor Palin does tier 5, but I've not met him yet. I need an introduction via Marco Quent, but Sirius are being a bit funny about giving me access to the Sirius system at the moment. Hello, Felicity. Felicity, I'd like you to make my drives dirty. As dirty as you can make them. Tier 3 dirty drives. Just above average that roll, but I have no materials for a second roll. Oh come on, that secondary effect is a real disappointment. Well, I'm not in a position to complain. Fitted felicity. While we are at it, let's take a trip to see Celine Jean at Prospector's Rest. Pimp out our armor a bit without any weight increase. Not bad. Enhancing all the resistances a bit. Can't be bad. Can it? Nice. So, that should about do it. To top things off, I may think about enhancing the charge of the power distributor, generally or engines focused, probably generally. And maybe downgrade the FSD to save weight but mod it for range so that I don't lose any range. That is, when I find the materials for that. I don't currently have them. Let's head back and try this all out.
Landing gear retrieved.
Right then, back home. Note that I'm keeping the fuel tank low. Weight really affects this thing. A few tons in cargo and it will really impact boost speed. Let's see what we can get with all the modifications. Remember we had 550 meters per second without the mods and with just the enhanced drives last time. Whoa, 650 meters per second. Scratch that. Almost 680 meters per second. And with a very usable 3 medium multicannons and best BWF shield I can fit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Time to try it out in the field. Expert Clipper. Let's start the attack whilst he is not looking. This ship is very much about opportunism. I'm keeping maximum pips to engines to make use of my great maneuverability. A pip or so to weapons, unless I'm safe behind. And whatever I can spare for the shields. Speed and maneuverability are key I think here. I've made a good impact on his shields so far, but I've been too exposed to his gunfire. I need to position better. This jousting does not fave me.
Target shields offline.
Ah, yes, the shields are down. I need to get all 3 multicannons on that hull as soon as possible.
Comply. Scan detected.
That's put a bit of a dent in him. But I need to stay close to him. No more boosting. Unless he is head on.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Cannot comply.
Uh-oh. His shields will be back in a moment. At least he is at half hull.
Target shields online.
Can I get in behind him now? Yes, this is good. Soon have those shields down again.
Target shields offline. Warning.
Ah, there we are. Multicannons say hello. I have a feeling this is it for him. And the kilograms.
Target destroyed.
Such fun. Of course, the problem with multicannons is that they can run out at inappropriate times. Like now. But you can always do this. If you have the materials.
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Finally, a use for all that iron. And back in the game.
Scan detected.
And,
Under attack.
quite apart from the immense fun of this build, the beauty of it is, if you have bit off more than you can chew,
Scan detected.
you can simply get some distance. One boost and you are gone. To recharge the shields and return, or just to flee. Excellent.
Position authorized. Adjust heading for approach to Mad 06.
You know, I've a feeling this vessel would suit a more skilled commander. Perhaps one who insists on flying with flight assist off all the time.
Flight assist off.
One who sadly does not make many transmissions nowadays. If only I could donate the ship. Well, that said, in fact I recommend all commanders own one of these. It is literally the most fun ship I own. Oh, and if you were wondering where Ben Gunn got to, there isn't room in this ship, so he has been fiddling around with some of my other ships. I will explain about that in future transmissions. Until then, good luck commanders, and I'll see you out there. Hello. Blind Pew here. If you have followed my previous